ourselves a disability-led nonprofit, and we really advance inclusive design through co-creation and design education, as well as multidisciplinary research. So we bring people together to lead design education so that through that process, we're able to continue to bring inclusive design into the world.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice. You ready? Otherwise, if I talk, I'm always start asking things. And then when I interview, you talk everything. Hello families, Beto Morais here from Smartcast, and today is Smartcast and Inclusive Talking, my friend. And today, welcome Tiffany Hwang.
Yeah.
Hwang. I get it. It's Korean, eh?
Yes, it's Korean.
It's a Korean name. Come on. Forgive me, you know, I'm trying my best, okay? So a fashion designer, educator, and leader at Open Style Lab.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's very good. I was there to explain because she done a few minutes ago for me, but it's very nice. Through her work, Tiffany helps create design that are more accessible and useful for everyone, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So Tiffany, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
So the first question is going to be, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and the work you do?
Sure,
Please.
Of course. Well, thank you so much for having me here. It's when Samantha asked about this event, I was just so thrilled. So for the work that I do, I'm at Open Style Lab as an educational director, as well as I teach fashion design at Parsons as well. And all the work that I do really centralizes on working with people. So at Open Style Lab, we work together on bringing creatives and disabled people, designers, engineers, occupational therapists, and all different multidisciplinary people. And we design together for inclusive solutions. And that really pairs really closely with what I do at Parsons as a fashion educator. I teach my students. This past year, I did thesis classes. And so my students, for the whole year, we designed with different communities.
Wow.
And, designed around specific fashion systems.
Wow. Good. How long do you do this?
It's been 4 years now. After working in the industry, I started teaching. But I was in the industry for about 4 years, and then now it's also been 4 years of teaching.
Wow, that's good. That's good. So jump for the second questions here. How has work with people with disabilities changed the way you see design?
I always love this question because really working with people with disabilities really shifted and changed the trajectory of how I see design. And so like many other people in the fashion industry, I started out with just knowing about the fashion linear system, right? Going from inspiration to sketching, draping, pattern making, and constructing, as we all do, right? And even when I was interning, they would obviously at big corporations like Oscar de la Renta, or even small design houses like Monse, I learned so much, but at the same time, we operate out of the linear fashion system. And so it really wasn't until I became a design fellow at Open Style Lab, where I design with people with disabilities, and it completely gave me a new perspective of what design really was. There was a new depth, a new richness, and new purpose that really came out from what design could be. And I think that's why with everything that I do, I actually learn so much more and feel that working with people with disabilities actually fills a lot of the gap of knowledge that I have.
Wow, good. So my next one is going to be, how can schools help future design think more inclusively?
I am really happy about this question because it's really important. So it's something that I feel very passionate about. And the very first thing that I will say is we just need disabled people in the classrooms. We just need to invite them in, whether that be as students or advisors or co-creators. More than anything that the schools can really do is for inclusivity, we have to have them in the classroom. And we need the budget behind that as well to make sure that people are compensated for what they're doing, right? And sure, there's a lot of other things that can be done, like adding the program into the curriculum or training faculty to make sure that they know how to co-create. But the best and efficient way to do it is just bringing people into the room. I've actually had an experience where some faculty actually they have good intentions, but because they don't necessarily know how to work with people with disabilities, they're afraid or don't want to make a mistake. And so imagine if we just bring someone, a co-creator into the room, then the instructor would be able to also learn through that process. And the students will also, through continued awareness, be able to really break down any of that social stigma that we have.
Yeah, no, I think that's very good answer. People see these videos, they should understand a little bit more how that can be changed if they start from the schools. I think that's amazing. Thank you very much for that. So the other one today is, why is inclusive design important for everyone?
Why is it important for everyone? I mean, I think so many people think that it's a niche market, right? Like we hear that very often, but it's just simply not true. And I think the more that fashion designers and everyone around us can actually understand that, and understand, I will always say the stats, like 1 in 4 people are disabled, right? And there's a huge market opportunity that we're also not hitting. That's $8 trillion in the industry from the people with disabilities alone, right? And even the aging community is also going to be increasing by 47% over the next 25 years. And so given these numbers, there's no reason for us to not work with the people with disabilities and really continue to design with that in mind, because it's going to hit all of us. We're all going to be impacted, and designing with people with disabilities always is more innovative and always results in better design.
Well, that's what you said. How much money you said it was on a month? $8
trillion.
$8 trillion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh, I will say, I hear that proper. $8 trillion. Wow, yeah. That's a lot of money. Mm-hmm. Well, that's true. So my last one today for you, Tiffany. What advice would you give to young designers starting their careers?
I love it, because I always love speaking to students and young designers. Well, the first, it's going to be a 2-part thing, if that's okay. The first part, I want to address to mainly disabled creatives and designers that are young, right? I want to just say, we need them. We need you. We need you to continue to create and bring your voice to the table, because that's the main thing that will really create that difference. And even as a society as well, I want to encourage all of us to continue to encourage and provide resources for young disabled children and creatives to go into pursuing different design and creative fields. And lastly, for everyone, for all designers and all creatives, I want to also encourage to not just go into that linear fashion system, because, I mean, as we can see, just designing out of inspiration is not going to work anymore, right? We need to create with people and with the environment in mind in this finite planet, right? We don't have all the resources in the world anymore. And yeah, I think just thinking in systems and continuing to collaborate with people outside of the fashion industry is going to be the very thing that'll help us to create innovative products or systems and different movements that'll come. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That's good. Just to close now, before we finish, what message would you like to live for the futurist design now? Look at the camera and give your message.
Oh, wow. For the future of design.
Yes.
All right. I really want to encourage every designer and the future generations of designers to really dare to think differently and see this industry in a different way than you've been seeing. I think for years now, we've mainly just been doing the linear system, and we don't have to stay status quo. Like, we don't have to do it the same way that we have been doing. The way that you're going to be able to make a difference and impact in the world is if you dare to do something different and also bring people on board while you're on it too. Collaborate with people. That's the main thing that I'll always say.
That's amazing. Basically, the world's changed, my friend. So don't think the same as everyone's changed now. So the future is come, and you are the futurist. So you're waiting for you now.
Yeah.
Okay? See you. Thank you very much for everyone come on this video. Tiffany, thank you very much, my darling, for your safety and come here, talk to us a little bit. I know it's not that longer, but it's the way we talk, you cut a lot of things from you. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So stay there. We have a lot more things coming for next video.